Welcome to the Health Trip Podcast. My name is Jill Foose. I'm a functional medicine and integrative nutrition health coach. I created this podcast to bring you along as we travel down intriguing, science-packed roads, debunking old medical paradigms and perusing new innovative therapies and modalities with the finest functional medicine doctors, practitioners, and like-minded biohackers while living our best life. Enjoy the show. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Health Trip Podcast. You often hear me talk about finding your unique health equation, and today I'm going to dive into what makes up your specific formula of health span and longevity for you. Isn't it about living healthier and for longer? Let me start by defining what a health equation is in simple terms. It's not a formula that somebody hands you on a piece of paper. It's the mix of healthy habits, support, medications and or supplements, and lifestyle practices that allow you to thrive in life. There's 5 core pillars that go into this equation, but I've also added some which I'm going to share at the end. So here's a breakdown of each pillar and how a health coach may be able to help you reach your goals. Sleep. Let's start with sleep because it really is the foundation of everything else. One bad night can throw off your food choices, your mood, and your energy. And for many women in midlife, sleep can feel impossible. Your brain won't shut off, your anxiety is higher, maybe you're having some hot flashes or suffering from insomnia, maybe even sleep apnea or a partner who snores. The truth is, nothing else falls into place without consistent restorative sleep. And while there are countless strategies out there, it can feel overwhelming to figure out where to start. And that's where a health coach comes in. A coach can help you sort through the noise, experiment with tools that fit your life, and find the approaches that really work for you. Strategies such as meal timing, light exposure, and creating a bedroom environment more conducive to sleeping may be tools you haven't tried before. Let's talk about nutrition. So many women I work with during menopause fall into the trap of restriction, cutting calories too low, or jumping on diet after diet. And while those approaches may work for a little while, they're not sustainable. And midlife isn't about punishment, it's about nourishment. This is the stage where our bodies need protein to build strength and protect bones, fiber to support a shifting gut microbiome, and healthy fats to feed our brain, our heart, and cells. Yet so many women are frustrated by weight gain around the midsection, which fuels negative self-talk and pushes us towards quick fixes that steal the joy from eating. And let's be honest, the internet is loud, so much conflicting advice that it's paralyzing. That's where a health coach can make all the difference. A coach can help you cut through the noise and alongside you, create a food plan that actually works for you, your needs, your preferences, your longevity goals, and your real life, whether that includes work, family, or travel. Flexible, manageable, and nourishing. And this may feel really hard, like hard work up front, but changes are tough. I mean, eventually your new mindset around fueling your body will become intuitive and go wherever you go, but it takes work. Stress management, the third pillar. Life is stressful, but stress is a silent killer. Stress isn't just something we feel, it's something that truly impacts our health. In fact, more than 3/4 of people say stress takes a toll on their physical health, and almost as many report it affects their mental health too. People living with high stress are almost 30% more likely to have a heart attack, and that is still the #1 killer for both women and men, and nearly 45% more likely to suffer a stroke. Ongoing stress raises your risk for metabolic syndrome. That's the cluster of issues like obesity, insulin resistance, high blood pressure, and abnormal cholesterol, all of which increase your chance of developing heart disease and diabetes. And in the brain, long-term stress keeps cortisol elevated, which can actually shrink the hippocampus, the part of your brain tied to memory and learning. That means unmanaged stress can increase your risk of dementia down the road. And women are twice as likely as men to develop Alzheimer's disease. Stress doesn't just leave you feeling tired, anxious, or irritable. If it goes unmanaged, it can actually rewire your body and brain, setting the stage for disease, faster aging, and even early death. And this is where health coaches can make a big difference too. Yes, mindfulness and meditation are powerful, evidence based tools, but they're just part of the picture. Coaches also help you work across all the pillars of health: the sleep, the nutrition, the movement and community that we're going to talk about, which directly support your ability to manage stress sustainably. The next pillar is on exercise and movement. Movement's a non negotiable part of your health equation, but the noise online can make it overwhelming. You'll hear everything from walk 10,000 steps a day to wear a weighted vest, lift heavy to failure, or optimize your VO2 max with HIIT training. And while there's truth in all of those, what if that's not where you are right now? Maybe you're dealing with an injury. Maybe you were just diagnosed with osteoporosis and not sure where to turn. Maybe you don't like the gym. You hate lifting weights or find cardio boring. The reality is, everyone starts from a different baseline, and health coaches are trained to meet you where you are and help you build a plan that's both realistic and motivating. I'm not going to tell you to go to the gym if you don't want to. But if you tell me you understand that building muscle protects your bones and you also have a family history of osteoporosis, then we'll work together to find approaches that align with your goals and feel doable in daily life. That's how real change sticks. And now let's talk about community. Loneliness is something we don't talk about enough, especially for women in midlife and beyond. The truth is, it's incredibly common. About 1 in 3 adults over the age of 45 say they feel lonely, and women between 45 and 65 years old, nearly half report feeling lonely at least 1 day a week. That's a lot of us quietly carrying this around. And it's not just an emotional issue, it has real effects on our health. The Surgeon General recently called loneliness a public health crisis. Research shows it raises the risk of heart disease by almost 30%, stroke by more than 30%, and dementia by 50%. In fact, the health impact of chronic loneliness has been compared to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. For women, the risk can be even greater. We tend to live longer than men, so many of us outlive our partners. And midlife brings other transitions too: kids leaving our homes, shifting careers, or caregiving for aging parents, all of which can shrink our support networks. The important thing to remember is that connection really is medicine. Building strong relationships, finding supportive communities, and prioritizing social health isn't just nice to have. It's essential for your heart, your brain, and your overall well being. A health coach can help you uncover your reasons for making changes and guide you toward community opportunities that truly fit your interests. Maybe it's reconnecting with a hobby you used to love, or trying something completely new, like a class, a club, or a skill you've always wanted to learn. I'm actually going to think about joining Mahjong and learning how to play that game soon. There really is something for everybody, and stepping outside of your comfort zone can make all the difference. Sometimes, though, it takes an honest conversation about the barriers standing in your way and how to move past them before the doors can open. Other pillars of health that I cover with my clients who are navigating menopause include building your healthcare team. Who is sitting at your board of directors, monitoring your heart, your brain, your bones, your hormones, your mental health, your physical health, your financial health? And then sexual health and pleasure. This is about intimacy, vitality, and connection, not just sex. And whether you have a partner or not, this is about self love and self care. And once you are postmenopausal, you still have decades to live and love, and you are going to require a new sexual pleasure toolkit. And what does that include? So let's recap why discovering your unique health equation matters so much for your longevity. It's the mix of sleep, nutrition, stress management, movement, community, your healthcare team, pleasure, work, and joy. That's what helps your body truly thrive, not just get by. But here's the truth: trying to tackle everything at once is overwhelming. A health coach helps you prioritize, spots the low hanging fruit, and connects you to your own reasons for change. We'll also draw on your character strengths to help you keep going when things get tough. This isn't easy work. There's going to be setbacks and growing pains, but if you can stay consistent and flexible and committed, this journey will change your life. The question is, are you ready to start? So thank you so much for tuning in. I invite you all to schedule a complimentary 30-minute virtual consultation to see if you and I are a good fit for each other. If you feel like you're ready to start and you need support, I appreciate you staying connected with the Jill Foose Wellness brand. And I am so excited to share more podcasts, physician guests, and science-backed strategies for change with yourself. Until next time, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Lifestyle changes can be hard and overwhelming to make. By building your support team of functional medicine doctors, therapists, and health coaches, you can reach your optimal health goals. Be sure to check out my other podcasts. Until we meet again, stay healthy.